Yorker. Hello, man. Yeah, so this is Pathologic, the marble nest, graciously given to me by the men. Didn't even ask, just fucking threw it at me. They said it would be very swine for Halloween, which it kind of is, I guess. And yeah, so I never finished Pathologic 2. We didn't get very far in it. It was very buggy. We played it when it first came out, so we decided to give it a bit. So now we're gonna play a DLC that has just come out. So results may vary. Have I set the things to where it needs to be? Imago? Ugh. Okay, let's have a look. I think I fixed this, but it crashed when I was looking at this before, so there is a chance that it reverted my settings. Okay, it hasn't. Okay, good. So yeah, I never finished the other one, so there's probably going to be a lot of stuff I'll miss. So yeah, let's get to it. Doo-doo-doo. You are Daniel Danielski, a bachelor of medicine, fighter of death. You have one last chance to figure out the truth. Poultry? I have a heart for some reason. Warm heart that went out to people. Milk. Often offered to the dead. I'm not dead. Executor cloak. Nice. Boosts immunity. Does that bin infection? We don't know that. The very first. Let's see if we can find something to first ourselves. Ass. Wait. That's the changeling, isn't it?
Is it really that deadly? Yes, it is.
You are a brave man, Doctor. I'm glad to see you finally mustered up enough courage to do it, meaning it's probably time to say goodbye, right? How am I brave? Well, you're going to die now. Death is awaiting you downstairs by the exit. I wonder if you'll manage to give it the proper answer this time. Ugh. I don't know about death. How do you deal with it? Punch it in the boner face? Sure, maybe I do it. You understand the nature of death wrong? You're even using the very word wrong? You people are bad at dying. Understand the nature of death wrong? I'll have you know that I'm a thanatologist and one of the best in the world at that. Fucking thanatologist. Very few people in this Valley of Tears know more about death than I do. You're claiming to be non-human, I gather. How many times do I have to repeat myself? There's a staggering difference between you and me. You haven't said that before. I fear no death. It awaits at the exit. You get a chance to take a look at it, touch it even, and then you will cease to be, I suppose. Seeing how touching death is my job, I'm used to it, and habits desensitize emotion. Alright. Got a great doctor, there's no denying that. A skilled fighter of death, the plague almost devoured this town. Is that a fox in the background there? But you managed to protect the stone yard from the infection, creating an impenetrable citadel there, but take a peek outside, and you'll see people still dying. Why do you reckon that is? What are you driving at? You made a mistake, fought the wrong enemy. What do I have to do to get through to you? You want to exterminate death? Yes, he's Earthworm Jim. Yet you drag it behind like a tethered bull? That's just not the right way. Tired of your steppy poetry? Let me pass, please. Farewell, Doctor. You were a good man, but your eyes were stitched shut. Go down now. Death is getting restless. Evil Saturday, foul Saturday. Any Saturday is followed by Sunday. I've got infection coming out my ass, goddamn. Kitty. They're doing a Lynch thing to me, saying death is down there by the door, where I get worried because there's a man behind a wall and he's looking at me from behind the wall, staring directly at me through everything. And and when I see him, I get binned. Weird. Oh, it's got nice eyes. How'd you get in here? Should I... There's probably buttons I should remember. Stealth C, raise hands Q, reload R, fists 1, firearm 2, melee weapon, torch 4, lamp, things, forts, thingy. Okay. Right then. It's cold. Steel shit usually is. God damn. Keep out. Oh, it's an Ustless IV. You appear to be dead. Wait, is it just a chicken we saw? Evening, sir. That's a big skull. Orderly number 12. Done. I took them all away. Can't do no more. Took them away. Took whom away? Everyone. Well, thank you. Indeed. What about you? How are you feeling? I'm dead tired, Doctor. I haven't had a decent sleep for 2 days now. Any more assignments? We're goners anyway. No chance to break out of here. We did all we could. Nando's, boys. But this seems to be it. Orderly number 12 going off duty. Not done yet. Stay alert. I may need you. Just one more thing, Doc. Reckon there's still hope? If it destroys 8,000 people in a week, then it spreads too quickly to spread. Or kills too quickly to spread properly. Yes, boys. The 13 districts in our town. Miraculously, I managed to save 2. Dozens of refugees. Katie, come here. There will be survivors. Boys, no Nando's. What's the meaning? No, Katie. Katie. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Recently stopped, so the original owner... Oh, fuck's sake. Boys, you were settled right before I started streaming. He did say he was tired. Like a bicycle. He's just tired, he goes up there and dies. Boys, okay, stop. Jesus fuck. Get it. It's the most Nando's I've ever seen. Okay, boys, what the fuck? Oh. You are the awkwardest. Weren't you dead upstairs earlier? Wasn't that you? Yeah, I can go in there now. I guess. Dora Bird. Everything's done. I got a bit sleepy though. Sorry about that. Shall we proceed with the treatment, Doctor? I thought you were dead. So did I, about you, I mean. Marat and I came to ask you what to do next. And there you were, lying in a coffin. Jesus, boys, this is silly. I just zoned out for a moment. Don't give me that look, Doctor. Don't blame yourself. I think I think I know why we ended up like this. Your attention must have slipped away. You didn't pull all the pieces together, failed to assemble the puzzle. Oh, the concentration. Perhaps you enlighten me as to what the source of the outbreak was. You told us yourself, don't you remember? Everything that transpired did so for a very good reason. The puzzle was almost solved, but some pieces must have slipped. Boys, must have slipped. Me? I don't even know what events you're referring to. It was your day after all, not mine. Evil Saturday, foul Saturday. He's literally beelining for the escape key. Puzzle is not the word I would use. I'm glad you're feeling better, Dora. Now get some rest. They're alive. Cool. Just some fucking guy. Voices. What? What a dapper man. Mingrid Rainen. Ah, so it's true. You've given up. You're given up? Resigned to death? Thrown in the towel? Wait, you're given up? It's either written like that because it's a typo, or because someone has given us up rather than us having given up. Really like the faces in this. The great Bachelor Danowski, a celebrity thanatologist, the scientist who claimed to have defeated death itself, utterly failed, haven't you? Stop with the shouting. I trusted you. We all did. For as long as you lived, so did we. I know it firsthand, and now you've decided you've had enough and marched into the grave meekly like a lamb to the slaughter. Must feel nice to find an easy way out. What the hell does this mean? The easy way is shifting all the responsibility from your dumb heads to my shoulders. It all slipped through your fingers. The disease infiltrated the stone yard today. But you didn't notice. Your type will never go through the back alley. Your route is always the same, from the main street to the main square and back. Perhaps you weren't really looking. Perhaps you're in league with it. The epidemic began the day you arrived in town. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Get a grip. Post hoc, non proper hoc. That which comes does not follow the thing that comes, as they used to say.
There he is.
Oh fuck, what? I have no health. Hmm. Hmm. Doesn't even have anything. Well, I guess we're going out to talk to Satan then. Hello. The exit. This is it, Doctor. You fought valiantly, but you've lost. A foe like me is no match for men, and you are no exception. No, are you ready to die? No, that is not what I intend to do. So you didn't understand anything, stubborn man. You've done more than is humanly possible. You've cordoned off the safe part of town, but it was all in vain. I'm already here. I don't believe you. This is a dream, a nightmare. A prophetic dream, Bachelor. Such is the nature of the plague. The town seems clean and calm in the morning, but somewhere in the depths of the nondescript house, a carrier is already lurking. Come noon, fleas appear in hordes, transmitting the sickness, so do rats. By the evening, the whole town is in agony. You've seen this many times already, so are you ready to die? I'll wake up and then you'll be gone, you goddamn. No, you may not see me at once, but that doesn't mean I won't be there. I'm telling you, I'm already in this part of the town. Please understand that resistance is pointless. You need to come to terms with my existence and accept me, like you accept the law of gravity. I am Earth. We are the same. We are of the same nature. Are you ready to die, Bachelor? Nay, I'd fight to death. You've been studying death all your life, yet the understanding of its nature still eludes you, like a child. You're squeezing your eyes shut to hide from the monster. No, I'm not. If you truly are already here, then hide all you want. Here I come. As you wish. In that case, go and see for yourself. Go away, plague. Did I heal or something? Nice. That didn't seem to do anything. This seems fine. Oh look, something for me to drink immediately. Go back to Gaul, you ginger knob.
It feels like someone's pulling my strings.
Hey Stinky, Doctor, wake up. A bad thing happened. What thing? Blake's old man is ill, but it's not plague, I mean, not the sand thing. Will you cure him? And not send beakheads after him? We'll see about that. Where is he? Right in the neck yard. It's the first house over there. You can see it from the doorway. I'd walk you out there, but I can't. We shouldn't be seen together. Why would that be? Because you'll bring the beakheads to the blackers, and they'll say it was me who ratted them out. No one will talk to me after that. Okay. Yeah, I see the rather bleak reputation. Also, the judge was here, demanded you'd be woken up. I stopped him. Didn't like how the old geezer looked at all. Nuts is how he looked. Handshaking and all. What do you mean stopped him? What if it was important? Really sounds odd. Alright, I'll deal with your Blackie first and then pay a visit to the Crucible. It's gonna be me, isn't it? There's a sick person in neck 1. Wait, what? Touch? Time doesn't seem to work properly in town. There's no other explanation for how Georgie Kane, the judge, is twice as young as his twin brother. The Kane's love for clockwork is surely connected. Child, I must eat. Nice. Oh, house. Kid, where do I keep my gubbins? Need to level my parkour. Nice raisins. And some bullshit. What a lovely day. That was quite the amount of money. Broken and Ampouliul. God damn it. Seem I have no boots. Beetle. Toast. Oh, someone had the foresight to toast bread. On. I become first. Beetle. It's a way out. I'm not done sweegin. It's a big fucking skull. Need to measure this kid's head. Things take time. Especially when there's nothing anywhere. Oh, gum sub, nice. Ding. Ding dong. Hey kid, is this your old skull? Also, hello, new men. What have arrived? No nibbles. Dry ass nut. Kid here. Like that of a mummy. A sad poot of ejaculate. Oh nice. No idea, Cookie Shinrin. Darn it. Well, I'm sick. Grigory Gorky, number 6, here to report to you, Doctor. Well, the coast is clear, no sign of the plague. I'd say you won. Congratulations on order. As for us, we are leaving this part of town. Our place is across the river. Still work to be done there. Probably not gonna let me do that. Instead of course it's mine to evaluate. My information differs from yours. How many of you are there in the stone yard? 36. I need every commanding orderly to report to me stat. You have half an hour. But most orderlies are gone for good. Some of them gone home even. Come now, doctor. Your work is done. Take a look yourself. I've seen happier corpses. And take a look at yourself. Seen happier corpses. You're overworked and deserve a rest. A good, long, peaceful rest. I bet nothing matters when I say things anyway. All these have deserted, and yet you have the gall to claim that everything's alright. There's simply nothing left to do. The coast is clear. There are several orderlies who have had not abandoned their duties. They're probably still out there guarding suspicious spots. They insist on staying unless you withdraw the orders personally, Doctor. Bootlickers, if you ask me. Subservient show-offs. Yeah, let's be weird in Plague Land. Let them stay there. Report to me when I find them. I'll check the suspicious spots myself. The rest of you deserve to be court-martialed. You keep that in mind, number 6. Why so tense, Doctor? If I may ask. Some whippersnapper just rushed past me. Was that what disturbed you? There was another thing. No, off you go and start with the search. If you see anything suspicious, report to me immediately. Every hour counts now. Ding. In danger, undead. Any bins? Hello. Thoughtful Underbong. Aye, we're in Playland. Young crops will rise soon. Stone flowers. You're a herb gatherer, aren't you? You underdogs have a special oil of grass and herbs, I know that. Are you expecting a ripe harvest here? Special harvest, marble flowers, granite flowers, earth is breathing, ripe harvest is on its way. If anyone sees you, there's bound to be trouble as far as I know. The locals aren't too fond of your kind. Okay, I talk shit apparently. Weird ass soap bar head guy. Oh, score, bin. Yes. Yeah, people are a bit weird. No wonder they got the plague. Oh, another bin. Can I actually do anything with that? Any other best trace of deceased person's blood must be burned. According to local belief, pointless since the blood will simply appear elsewhere. I think the locals might be dumb. Wait, how do I... behind and through this... here? And there, I don't have any medicine, I think. Might just go in there and yell at them. Oh, a bin. Oh, nice. You have to go around. Be wing dong. Another plague dude over there. Silly ass picture. Right, so someone is a sick person here. Fuck. Here, okay, well, I'm going in and... I've come to see about the Illinators here. Darn it. Don't lock the one with the money in, that's weird. Knock, knock. Yes, boys? Yes? Is that a fact? You tell me, little kitty. Yeah. Son, your cupboards appear to be locked. Why is this corpse dressed? Look, kitty, come here. Pick you up. It's not the sand pest. Don't tell him, beakheads. He'll get better, I know it. Beakheads, is that the monarchy you've given to the orderlies? Don't be afraid of them, they are public servants, doing a good job too. Nothing good about their job, a fast job if is what they do. You just sneeze and here they are, grabbing you with them hooks. Dragging you to the ward. Entis where the sick is. So the only way out of there is feet first. Yeah, when did he get sick? An hour ago or so. Dropped down, started beating and flopping like a fisk, mouth open and all. Bought him water, but he couldn't tell it was me. An hour, this is good news. He may still be edible. The man is dead. Oh fuck. Alright. Doesn't seem like the sand pest. There's no harm in double checking. Better be better safe than sorry. Seems to not fit the horrible disease that's exterminated 2/3 of the town's population in a week. Judging by the preliminary analysis, the man died of a massive stroke. A death stroke. Your father did not die of the sand plague. False alarm, he had a stroke. NP. Oh, hello. Relieved, an ordinary stroke, yes. Not everyone dies of a sand pest. Oh no, it all begins someplace else. You've got the wrong address. Where's the boy? Where do you come from? Report your name, number, and assign duties now. Ah, you think I'm an orderly? Yeah, those costumes do have their downsides. These costumes. Not the best outfit if you want to talk to someone face to face. The person inside would find it difficult to prove their identity. Who are you then? Oh, you thought you could catch me on the first try. That's quite an ego, Doctor. Ambition seems to be your middle name. You challenged that? Kitty. Kitty, fuck. You challenge death and expect the fight to be this simple? You must be kidding. I'm almost offended. Stop following me. Neither pox, nor cholera, nor sand pest kill people. All they do is reduce their lifetime, yet the time of this world is yours to control. Who was the murderer? A sickness that let no second goes to waste, or you, who bothered not to hurry? I think it's the latter. Like, go away. You're arrogant and condescending, Doctor. You despise people. Kitty. Their life, health, and time mean nothing to you. Want an example? You turned the cathedral into an isolation ward, and now it's chock full of exhausted and terrified people. They've spent a torturous night there, waiting for you to examine it. Boy, stop that. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Katie, what the fuck? No. Right. What? Turned the cathedral and spent the night there, waiting for you to examine them, yet you are in no hurry to relieve their suffering. I'm a doctor, I did the right thing. That's by the judge place. Get out of my way, you sort. Ass. Have one of my mates over here. Maybe we'll find a bin on the way. Michael Gober, number 2, reporting in. What a fine man. You know, no matter what they said, I couldn't believe you were done for. And right I was. Your vigilance is commendable, Michael Gober. Report the situation. Reporting in, the Dusk District, House 1. There it is, to the left, with the smoking chimney, is harboring Aspiati, a local quack. There's a rumor circulating that she's not susceptible to the sandpest and can cure it too. House 2, at the right, a suspicious group of children is oogling its windows. I thought it was 2 O's. Ah, lips are dry. Probably up to no good. Tell me more. This Ashpity or Saba is quite the character. It's plainly obvious what types you will attract. The infected types, nimble they are, swift like mice. Won't be held back by any kind of barrier. You won't be able to stop them. I mean, look, they're already crowding her place. The mob is even larger at dawn. She needs to be deported to the other side of the river immediately. I'll talk to her myself. And what's wrong with the children? What's the meaning? I suppose it's only with 2 O's when it's still got up because he needs both eyes. Children are not getting enough spankings, that's what's wrong with them. They don't give a rat's ass about the adults. As you surely noticed, it's a clear sign where these kids... Wherever there are kids, there's trouble. It's just the games they play. Malicious games. I wouldn't be surprised to find this whole outbreak was the game of theirs too. Now, this guy's got it right. Indeed, I do not like the sound of it. I'm not that fond of children in general, but I'll deal with the quack first. Yeah, where's your commanding orderly? No, they were planning to throw all the a small party at the Cape by the tombs. You often get locked out of crap here. What are you doing? Oh. What shit is this? Goose. Doctor, did you know a terrified man snuck into Judge Kane's place last night? He begged the judge to hide him. From whom? He told the judge to hide and protect him from you, Doctor. So this is why he wanted to Google me. Well, I don't know details, just thought I should tell. I'm not an informer, but now it's more the time. It's not the time for secrets. Too much is at stake, wouldn't you agree? Did the right thing. Yeah, that's a good man. Hmm? Is he now? Have you got the polio? Came here before you, but you may go in first. I need to pluck up my courage. Came for the cure. Are you sick? No, I'm not sick. I came here so that Aspity could explain dreams to me. So did we all. Who's Aspity? Sabada Utun, a wise woman. She knows how to see. She knows how to listen. Yeah, so she can see beyond the present and mundane, huh? Indeed, I dreamed of what the flail is going on here. Frightening thing today, only Aspity can tell dream truths from dream lies. What did you dream of? That's my business, not yours. Even if I told you, it would be pointless. You would not only hear dream lies. Aspity, on the other hand, can see your dreams with her own eyes, so it doesn't matter which words you use to describe it. If you tell me what you dreamed of, you can have an item of mine. He'll let you choose which one. Yeah, fuck that. You're not having any of my things. Score. What was in there? Yeah, no idea. The gum sob. Why is there a stick in here? Hook, hook. I found a mask before. We had that already. Ugh. It's you.
Better
What?
not to ask. Silence is golden.
Hello, Doctor. What did you dream of today? Who are you? You wouldn't even say hello, huh? I'm Saba. Towns would call me Aspity. My real stepping name is Subin Utun. But it's hard to pronounce. I'm Slovolebig by trade. That's not easier to say, meaning the one who teaches how to walk. It's untranslatable to your language. Nope, very much translatable. So what's a teacher like you doing here? Actually, I came here because I was waiting for you. I can leave, fine, but don't you have very unpleasant appointment scheduled for today's evening? Are you sure you're prepared for it? Yes, I am. Go away. The thing that came to you tonight was death, not death, as you thought. It wants you to understand why it haunts you, and it won't take you in until you do. Simple as that. I see. So was I supposed to just accept everything and meekly go belly up? No. If you agree to die without understanding, you will simply cease to exist. I doubt that you will, that would be of interest to you. And it'd definitely be pointless to your visitor. And it would never do anything unless it had a point. Okay. Death literally is the cessation of existence. I've been studying it all my life. I know what I'm talking about. That's precisely why it can't take you in. You're blind, you don't know the first thing about it. Death is not the end, not at all. Would you like me to prove it to you? You're a doctor, you can easily see through any act. Watch me die properly. Then when it knocks, simply open the door. Like hell I will. Find yourself someone more gullible. What a weirdo. What's this weird shit? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mendemchen.
I said, no, see, it's not terrible, Dad. I died properly. Do an encore? Slowly, please. This is a rather torturous experience, Bachelor. Very much so, to be honest. Why do you do it then? This time I did it because I need to convince you that running away from death will get you nowhere. You won't win this way, you'll only make it worse. There's no need to hurry though. Suicide only needs to avoid. It's not the right way to cross the threshold. Such niderilry. How can it be worse? If death is so painful, why hurry? Because there's fear swelling inside you, and fear won't help you understand how to die properly. Even without the understanding, you will still die, Bachelor. But it won't be a true death. On the contrary, it will be your complete absolute end. You'll simply cease to be. It's not quite as unpleasant as eternal damnation. But still rather less than thrilling. Drop your weapon, stop resisting, unlock the gate, and we will spare your lives. The oldest trick in the book, yet it never fails. I've seen magicians. I saw Paul Daniels once. He did the same, except it was a card trick.
The picture is slowly coming together.
Absolute crock of shit. Now they're all gone. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Judge Man. Orderlies are celebrating. None of that. Oh, a bin. Damn it. Goddamn kids. Sleepyhead. Shrew's got the keys, not me. I don't need to go in there anyway. One could catch him from over here just fine. Catch him. Two solid masters are dying in there right now. Siskin and Lotman both have been over the river. So now they're done for. That's what you get for getting carried away. Anyway, I want to collect them into nuts. I'll listen to them before I go to sleep. They'll advise me. Are you talking shit? Let me check if I got everything right. You're saying that there are 2 infected persons in that house, correct? Nah, they probably just cut themselves to something. But you won't get inside anyway, the house is locked. Well, how do I unlock it? You don't. And I wouldn't tell you if I knew anyway. You'll come back here with the beakheads, drag Sisk and Lotman to the mortuary, and kick me out of here, right? So how am I gonna collect them into nuts then? Nah, man, you're barking up the wrong tree. Said Shrew had the thing, though. Alright, Loretta. I'll find a way within your help outside, mate.
Well knows the kitten whose meat it has eaten.
What? Don't listen to Shrew, never give her nuts. Right, what are you lot doing here? Sleepyhead over there is waiting for the departing to depart. Soon they will. It's a game of ours. Kids play weird shit. Shrew wants you to die. Don't give her anything. Shrew, you mean the pigtails girl? Have I wronged her somehow? Not all. She just thinks your whole ordeal is wrong and feels sorry for you. Thing is, I don't want you to die. You know what? If you find any nuts, bring them to me instead. I'll give you anything in exchange. How about bandages? You're a doctor. Probably need those. What's this nut obsession of yours? If you're hungry, how about some bread? Yeah, give me the bandages. Why do you have them? Look, just don't give nuts to True, alright? Give them to me instead. No, I don't want you to die. You can keep living with us. Teach me to... I want to be a doctor, you know? Alright. If you want to be a doctor, start by removing this ridiculous nonsense you seem to believe from your head. Goddamn kid. Have some nuts, though.
Don't spit into the wind. For your own sake. If nothing else.
Here's a nut. Shit, I thought I had nuts. I say ass. Raisin is kind of a nut, isn't it? Go look, Pillock, you little shit. Gonna get into this house, of course the door's on the other side, isn't it? Fucking... Ooh, a bin. Score. A nut-based economy. I don't have a proper lockpick, I just have the little needles. Ass, I say. Who's breathing? Oh, score. Well worth it, mate, well worth it. Kitty picture. Why is there slop on the door? Open the fuck up. I can hear them being ill in there. Have the orderlies burn the house down. Fuck bags. Some ass judge over here fucking with me. Report. Parole. Probably the deadest. Man in the game currently. Parole. Or rerun Claude. They say the quarantine has been lifted. Are we free now? It appears across the river. They say it's a half a lie. You shouldn't trust random rumors. The quarantine will only be lifted when I let it be lifted. Parole, indeed. You should let this tell us to your beak-headed orderlies. Then they've abandoned their duties, meaning someone let them go. People expect refugee shelters to be unlocked any moment now. They used to be our homes, after all. Is it true? When will it happen? Oh, my dead body. The same applies going across the river, too. Tell that to your mates. Are those gloves or are your hands just bloody gloves? Right then, fucking... Ooh, bin. Damn it. Of course, you can't pass over here. Ass. Fucking layout. Ooh, a bit, Where? Eh. Red herb. Damn it. Kids, goddamn. Committee clerk, doctor, mind settling argument to pass. You are, after all, an outsider in this town. Clear head and fresh outlook. We've been arguing over the reasons for the sand plague outbreak. You would, of course, agree that it happened in the particular town for a reason, wouldn't you? Could have been anywhere. No random chance. As a matter of fact, this town is nothing but a machine produced to challenge the limits of human potential and ideas of how people connect to each other, our very relationship with nature. For more than a century, the three families ruling us have been running up such experiments on the local population. You found yourself utopia. Yeah, you have better things to do. Your job is to keep tabs on anything alarming. Don't tell me nothing suspicious happened overnight. Attack the bastard, not a single alarm, nothing suspicious, all thanks to your iron will and the strict measures you enforced. The disease has remained across the river. Here, it's all clear. Anyone who felt weak or unwell was led to the cathedral. And Toby said none of them were infected, so we settled our argument. No, get back to work. Right, your service, bachelor? Yeah, set up spare hospital, ordinary house. Do a drill. Really, doctor? You must be overworked. What for? The stone yard is clear. You should know. The good old game of nothing. No one listens to you, even though you're the boss. In any case, it's not possible. Our residential houses are overcrowded with healthy refugees from across the river. God damn you! How about the place I'm staying at? Then it's otherwise vacant. What is our command? Yeah, do it. Malik said, as our relationship with later, we are rebelling against it. No wonder it pushes back. Savvy people live as though they're in a primeval time reverse. Like stone axes have not yet to be invented. Worshipping bulls, talking to herbs. They don't even have a real language. It's all bol this and gur that. Fucking bulgur. And yet, for some reason, we allow them here. What's wrong with that? There are many people on Earth untouched by civilization. The waka waka, yeah. What about the sacrifices? I'll have you know that they still make those. It's simply wrong to entangle different ages with the same within the same space is all. Their age is different and time is broken, it's crippled. Bachelor, they've come from the past, so release them, let them return to the earth they hold so dear. Let them leave. Someone holding them here? Someone is, our rulers. They have embedded the Steffi people into this town, starved them, carved them into its warm flesh. This isn't a town, it's an honest-to-God minotaur, a chimera. And chimeras have remarkably short lifespans and bad health. Can you breed a snake and a crane? You can, yes, but the progeny won't live long. Have you ever seen a mule? This is an impossible town, bachelor. You just can't have your cake and eat it. Can't mix oil and water. Can't connect similarly charged magnet poles. Or rather you can, but only by force. What a racist. And as soon as the force falters, it's all going to be shredded to pieces. We're abusing nature. If not for the rebelling against nature, we still won't be able to use fire. Yeah, tell him. You'll probably just also talk shit, so I can't be asked. I'm supposed to go in where the guy is. Well, damn. How do I get into this fucking house? Hello? The judge has lost his mind, Bachelor. He denies the obvious, claims that the epidemic is still here. What? If what you're saying is true, why the bloody hell is the judge doing this? What is he doing, and why is he cancelling my orders? I know very little. The judge is a brilliant mind. Master used to be extremely shrewd and conscientious. Help him, doctor. Perhaps pills or leeches are in order. Bloodletting, maybe. Just let me in. Rats? I'm here to judge harshly. I see you found a log. Ding 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 dong. Ass, I say.
So tired.
I dropped by your place at dawn, Bachelor. Wanted to warn you of my plans. Your young assistant asked me not to disturb you. I judged that it was better to let you have some rest. The catastrophe is nearly struck. Need all strength you could muster to face the trials of today. Just carry here. Where are they? Indeed, a frightened and odd-looking man begged me for shelter yesterday. I let him go. I can't believe my ears you let him go. Why in the world? Quite so, if I am the judge, and as is commonly agreed upon, I boast a certain level of intelligence. Fuck. I am very smart, so I did a thing, because I am smart. That is why. Listening. You are a fanatic, Bachelor, Crusader. Your whole life is a duel with death. I know I've read your articles. I've followed your progress in the capital. For many years, you've been trying to eliminate the very phenomenon of death. You continue this war of yours in town too, but I implore you to look at this problem from a different angle. An epidemic brings death, and epidemiologists venerate new life forms. To me, it's calamity, and I'm truly surprised that a ruler such as yourself doesn't share my opinion. A plague is just a type of death to you, but to me it's essentially an exam. And one must not run away from exams forever. Sooner or later one must take them. Yeah, how about you share your theory with the dead people? They're dead though. I built this town, Bachelor. It's very unusual, you have to admit. The imponderable tower is its crowning achievement, and was I who envisioned it like this. Surely you do not allow the thought you don't care for it. This is my life's work. Yeah, I care about the town, not the fucking people. There's nothing in the world more dear to me. And yet you lifted a quarantine, exposed to your creation. Would you put your own child on train to track just to check? Because it's not entirely possible it wouldn't survive. Towns are like peoples. Some are common and plain, content with their plainness. Others try to prevail over nature, grow, reach for the sky. You're playing God. No, an obstetrician, a hangman. Don't jump to conclusions. This isn't a punishment, it's an exam. Can't you tell the difference? An exam can be passed, and then one can move forward. Ricardo. Your town has failed then. Let's not jump to conclusions. Don't you care for the casualties? According to my statistics, some 15,000 people have died. Your compatriots, your followers. My heart aches for them. It's dreadfully cruel. But perhaps the thing we are trying to build can only be erected with the help of those who have passed it. The exam of death, who have learned not to fight it like you do, not to deny it. Rather, understand what? Master it? No. Embed it into themselves, use it. So you want people to have fucking gangrene. Humanity has learned how to use law of gravity, hasn't it? There's your proof, just look out the window. There was a time when humans could not brave the sky, but that time has passed. Fucking flying machines are people fighting gravity, you idiot. You're an idiot.
You seem to have forgotten something very dear to you.
Yeah. Can I punch him? Absolute dumbass. Let me guess, I have to spend 5 years trying to get over here. Number question mark, plain right bachelor, can't be damned to remember my number. We got two sorts of trouble here and I don't know which is worse. Firstly, the steppe people abandoned their camp behind the cathedral yesterday. And the ones who stayed are preparing a funeral of some sort. Second, the judge has kindly gone off his rocker. Cancelled your quarantine measures, and I think he harbors an infected person too. You can't be damned to remember your number. What's wrong with you, Licabor? That's quite lackadaisical. Being at first, sir? With all the big words? If I lacked anything, I wouldn't be standing here. The rest of the band went home, you know. The judge dismissed us and said all your orders were invalid. Why in the world would they be invalid? Have you lost your marbles? That's what I said. The judge has always been a decent, honest man, supporting us and all. But he wouldn't say something like this in his right mind. For your vigilance, Liquor Boy, I assign you number 1. Now go and get some rest. But don't burn the outfit, it'll still come in handy. Number 1, what a fine man. What an armed person. Weird floating leaf. So that's right, you're free to go. Why is a few of you here? Where are the rest of the guards? I left 2 platoons here. I mean, the cathedral's been opened again, so everyone's gone. Ours is the only unit left. Plower is a beast when it comes to discipline and orders. Inside, there were 3 dozen people, 3 dozens of people who symptoms resembled those of the sand plague. What's going on? Look over there by the entrance. See Staff Sergeant Plower? Ask him. He's the one who talked to people in charge. Till the outbreak has been curbed, I'm the person in charge. I mean, they say the threat is no more, only across the river. But the plague is dying out there too. We managed to counterattack on it, didn't we? A counterattack, solar infection isn't human, you can't shoot it. Goddamn fool. Staff Sergeant Plower, contrary to the introduction of representative of the local authorities, Judge Goini Kane, I kept my squad on security duty. Your orders, sir? Tell me what happened. Well, there were 40 or so potentially infected people inside. Then yesterday we told the outbreak had occurred, no additional protective measures necessary. Locals even went as far as to try and break the people out of the cathedral. The locals, yeah. Else they would languish in vain. The judge cancelled the quarantine, now everyone's gone. Why are you still here then? Gone to his place there, up the stairs? Gone toward the beakhead buffoon of yours? You won't miss it. He's not a buffoon, he's his protective outfit anyway. Why haven't you left? Oh, shit talk. A couple of them stayed inside, the rest have scattered. But these ones must be mites, plague bearers. Either dead or on their feet or responsible enough not to flee. We haven't checked. I'll do it. Good man, Sergeant. Why is this woman standing here? People were evicted from 3 houses yesterday. They must have left food behind. When's it going to get distributed? Evicted? How? Why? I don't know. But there may be goods left inside. And those houses stand deserted anyway. Why won't they let us in? Where were the evicted people relocated, I wonder? It's not like there are spare houses in a stone yard. When we were trying to accommodate the refugees from across the river, people were packed like sardines. Nobody even had to sleep outside. I don't fucking know, Doctor. It said the owners have gone back across the river. The whole ordeal is over, isn't it? Doesn't this mean that our own guests will be evicted soon? I'll take a look personally. Where are these houses? They're guarded, I should hope. I don't know. Rumor has it so they're standing watch. Even there's no food left. Perhaps we can at least move the refugees over. I mean, really, Doctor, my own house is so packed. There's no room to swing a cat. Don't swing cats. And you've forbidden them from going inside too. Going outside too. I've forbidden everyone from going outside, yourselves included. But seems my words have fallen deaf ears. Go back home, god damn. Fucking ass, I say. Seems I need to sort everything around here. Is there save ass in here? Doesn't seem like it. Each time I catch a glimpse of that giant clock up there, I'm reminded of the fact that the cathedral is not a temple, but rather a shrine. Who are you? I'm but a humble servant. I work here. I always have and always will be. Confined to this place, so don't worry about me. I won't go anywhere. Those two who refuse to leave, which means they cling to life too much. Understandable obstinacity. Doesn't make sense. If they're sick, locking themselves in won't help. Nobody'll help the other men. Lock up, bachelor. Can you see the look up, bachelor? Can you see the clock? Its hands are frozen outside. They won't live to see the evening. Oh, time stopped in here. But in here, nothing will threaten their lives until time starts running again. You can call this pathetic, feverish crawl inside the heartless, stone-bellied life that is. Doing a perfect picture of my life in this bloody town of yours. God damn. What are you doing up there? Blessed is the dead who thinks he is alive. Why hurt their idol? That would be too cruel. You're a wise man, bachelor. If they want to live through this day again and again, who are we to rob them of their bliss? The chance to take non-existence for existence? Not wise, just diligent. Weird ass place. No loot. I'm gonna find more bins. Yes. I guess. Seemed a bit weird though. Hat no. This could be readable if I could actually fucking crouch. I know I'm sick. I'm going to surrender myself to the soldiers. Let them execute me. Simple as leaving the cathedral, you know. I want to check the pulse. Oogle my eyes. Symptoms do remind you of the sand plague. Dilated fever, dilated pupils, slurred speech patterns. He will not live to see this evening. But a person sick with sand plague at this stage would also have yellowish skin coloration. It's hard to say for sure. Yeah, I'm locking you in for proof later. Oh, it's Bird Lady. Don't listen to him, he's raving, think he's got the sand pest, but I know perfectly well it's mere consumption. Oh, he's got the old TB. Yeah, your arm, look at the light. He's unnaturally pale and drowning in sweat, but you see no signs of a sand plague. Vacant look and generally unfocused appearance betray a commotion of the nerves. That surpasses general anxiety. Don't know how to say for sure. Whatever you may go. Don't. Leaving this place spells doom for your friend, but not for you. For everyone, you too, and the poor souls that have abandoned this place. To yourself then, you two are free to stay if you want. Alright then. Well, Doctor, is this it? I don't think so, but let them stay inside. That's what they want anyway. For the order, sir. Stay and keep an eye on this too. The threat's real. Up.
Has come. You are sitting on their hands.
We'll see. We'll see, Adrian. Fucking mimes. I don't have time for garbage. Tragedian. Here comes Bachelor Danovsky, the man who failed to defeat death. How do you know? We know all about you. We know that what you did yesterday and what you're going to do tomorrow. If you're so smart, kindly tell me what I'm doing now. Now make a fool of yourself by talking to a fool about a foolish endeavors and engaging in various tomfoolery. Oh, tomfoolery. Wasting priceless droplets of time. Well, the devs told me that time doesn't pass when you're in a conversation, so fuck you, buddy. Yeah, mine were numbered by me, written down neatly, and now kept in perfect order. Everything will be decided this evening. Excellency, a terrible appointment in store for you, and you will not emerge from it victorious. Indeed, we do not know the key to We do know the key to victory, but alas, it will be of no use to Bachelor Danadonsky. Why is that? A man with an open heart can overcome such adversity. Only a man with an open heart. Is that why my heart was out? So if I had a softer heart, you'd teach me how to win the duel. Maybe, possibly, but it's useless to explain to a heartless man. Take heart, Excellency. If you ever find it, that is, then come back to us, even though it all sounds rather plausible turn of events. I'm wasting my time here. Weirdo. I like this fort stuff. This is neatly done. I like a lot of this. It could go with being voiced though. There's a lot of text that's generally nonsense. Or seems like nonsense anyway. My chair nearly kills itself somehow. Got some steppy boys down here. Packed up their camp. Big ding ding there. Alright, eunuch. Pathologic. Areola, have you considered going to a fortune teller? Learn your fate? Palmacy tarot reading entrails. I don't appreciate obscurantism. Prime performance is best stage in front of the cathedral. Tragic one. The actors are not unexpectedly quite silent. But if you manage to... Oh, happy birthday, eunuch. Get one to talk. Yeah, it's hard to watch the local attempts at drama without weeping. Don't worry, you'll like it. Like, I would worry about some backwater theatre. God damn, these people just... ceaseless blather. I'm here to sort out infectionating. I'm not going to be able to get down there from here, am I? I'm going to have to walk the entire goddamn way around. Alright, I think it's gotten a few updates, yeah. I'm going to wait until release, though, before I ask it again, I think. Right, Pond, happy birthday. Why aren't your tits out? Herb Bride. You are the doctor. We've been expecting you. I doubt it was because I'm a brilliant conversationalist. Let's not waste time. Lead the way. No, first you listen. My husband doesn't want you to treat him. He refuses to live. We need him to live until evening. You will help. Clearly you're quite fond of your... Clearly you're quite fond of your husband. Yes. That's like a school, where is he? Go to the yurt. You're the doctor, you will help. Not omnipotent, don't pin all your hopes on me. Where's the fucking yurt, you absolute monganator? Tits out here. Wait, more deep? More deep? No. Not more deep. All is more deep. Yeah, I think it's some sort of tuba pond. He's breathing heavily, a deep and dirty wound escaping across his belly. No one's bothered to dress it. To operate on him would require clean bandages and painkillers. You'll have to move fast. We're trying to operate without the items required, using makeshift bandages and hoping for the best. Most every people offers you a crooked needle and something like a tourniquet. The barely sufficient. Go! There's internal bleeding, the creature dies. So, damn it to hell, I knew, didn't I? Wait, has mittens. Well, he sucked. Fucking lemmings. Well, no one will be saved now. He suffers a great loss, some source. Dr. Mobodo gives us no respite. The earth is calling, such is our fate then. From the soil we came, to the soil we return. As for you, we need to prepare ourselves. Alright, sorry. I fucking sanded himself, I guess. Home is where the hat is. Someone's didgeridinging. Yeah, I can't get in, fuck. I appear to have experienced a bodily wound. Just fucking raisins. Didn't do much of anything. Right, who's muttering weird shit? Hmm? Someone's speaking backwards. Have you heard of this? Please allow me to shake your hand while you owe the pleasure. I was mistaken about you. You're the only brave person in town. You're trying to borrow money from me or something. A man-eater would never pretend to be a mouse. He should wield his blood-stained cleaver proudly. Issuing an order regarding the suspect's cathedral was straightforward and candid action. Right. Give no such order. So I'm trying to wiggle away out. There's nothing more nauseating than a person attempting to cast away their vocation. A natural born hangman makes for a lousy rope weaver. Just work with the material fate gave you. Fuck you. Rør mig snor, jeg snor sneg. I can't know how in go. Why didn't you take in that boy? He'll become an urchin now. Don't you realize what he'll turn into? What he'll be doing in a week's time? What boy? You examined the late Blacker? Why didn't you bother with the fate of his stepson? I'm a doctor, not a sister of mercy. Urchins and orphans are all local authorities' responsibility for that. How many of this goose guy are there? Finally you're here, Doctor. I shooed a bunch of children away. They tried to sneak in. I seized lockpicks from them. Didn't find the heart to shoot, sir. Forgive me, they're just children after all. You bloody insane? I've lockpicks. Kids often ferret about empty flats. Honestly, only 2 lockpicks are concentrate. Ham over. Nice. Wrong building. Yeah. Oh, school bin. Look at that. What are we burning over there? Pine? Been a while since I saved. Dagam sub. Fucking ass. I can't hear them anymore. Oh, I forget how. All this money, haven't found a single shop yet. Ugh. Beetle. You trade with that little kid, I guess. No kitty picture. Siskin, so you must be thinking you can't leave this place now? But don't let it get to you. What? Did wrong, I will leave this place. Oh, summon orderlies. No. Don't solve anything. The solution is not where you think it is. The answer is not what you think. There's only one solution for infected death. Indeed, death may feel horrible, but it's not the end. Fear nothing and be on your way, kind doctor. I'm far from kind, mate. Absolute ass. So many weirdos. Ah, these are it then. And then there were 3. Stay with us, doctor. There's nothing to be afraid of, you'll see. Oh, I got the polio. Not to you, to me, there is, and to the old people outside. Not going anywhere, we don't need to, it's almost over, we're almost there. Yeah, you're leaving this house feet first. Everything's gone now, there's no fever, no pain, no fear, only elation. Look at my sister, look at how much better she feels now. She can almost keep her head up. Can almost stand. Exactly, those are fatal symptoms, good Am I the guy with the plague now? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm fine. Ass.
Day is over.
What?
Time to do the rounds.
Ugh. Damn it. Okay, go over there. Rule number 2, when you command, Doctor. Need a team of orderlies here. Start board of the house. Don't let anyone out, myself included. I'm staying in there. I have likely contracted the disease, but you are still alive. How's this matter in the slightest now? Not for long. Nothing is over yet. This is just the beginning. That's what I've been told to relay to you. By whom? We deal in death, Bachelor. We have our own sources, some of them on the other side. The only competent source of information you have is me, and I regret to inform you that this town is done for. That's a good question. Yes. It's quite the amount of skulls. Let's get out of here. Someone writes the plot, I think, yeah. Could you shoot me? It's basically you're going around trying to fix something while people don't seem to be interested in living. A person lives in one place for a long time, they imbue it with their soul. The particles remain, that's skin flakes basically, filling the place. That's a lot of skin flakes. It's good you lock down the houses of the deceased and forbid anyone from moving in there. Good on. Yeah. Attendant Stillwater died some time ago and she was never infected, yet her mansion remains untouched, thank you. When I walk by, I sometimes hear her voice, that means that everything's alright. Can't be, you're imagining things. Weirdo. The actual ass. Are you gonna block me? No. Okay, good. Never mind, I didn't need to be blocked. Wait, what? Why are you outside? I've seen the rats everywhere, thousands of rats. What does it mean? Can't be here already, can it? Yeah, calm down, doesn't mean anything. Nightjar. Tom, will medicine be delivered by you now? I need spirits. Was medicine talking about, old man? I don't you have the proper resources to dress a scratch. This came out today, Adrian. So what of it? Wasn't it you who ordered the drugstore locked up? Us common folk are afraid to go there. Never mind that it's on the outskirts. No meds in the headquarters, no meds in possession. And them soldier lads won't give us none. So how do we get better? Ain't God's way this. Why do you need medicine so badly? Let me examine you. Come now, doc, I'm healthy. Only ask for my fellow man. No one in this town is healthy, not in every sense of the word. Yeah, you're all fucking weird, is what you are. I have a mighty first. Fucking drugstore. Whatever they say, don't believe them. Whatever it feels like, don't worry, you're alive. I know. I gambled my soul away. Oh, and where did they gamble for souls? Like a word with the owner of that establishment. They left a stupid theatre behind across the river. And now idle away in the square in front of the bloody cathedral. Wonder if they got how they got that here in the first place. They won't accept your bet. Each their own, as the saying goes. Yeah, you've been swindled. You can't have someone's soul. Fucking mumbling. Was that what we heard? This house. Let's put 50,000 doors on it that don't open. Make me run around. Annoyed. I think some of the story actually does make sense. My main problem with the original, at least when we played it, was mechanically. You couldn't really... The game mechanics and your control of stuff was pretty shit. So you would end up having a lot of end up having a lot of very heavy consequences for your actions happened often because of UI and game mechanics not being properly explained. Like, I think me and Weenie did the same thing when you're taught as the Harrispecs to how to cure bodies or cure dudes. And you get the mini game and then you click the wrong button and you pull someone's heart out. It's like, oops. And then you learn that the hard way. And you sit there and go, okay, so that's a... I mean, I'm all for a plot that's hard to understand and you have to try dig at to get, but pressing the wrong button on a UI having massive consequences because you pull some fucker's heart out is not a thing that, yeah. Hey, Valenius. Kinda sir, fairy godfather. I can tell you godfather now. Please don't. My relations with the local people are purely professional. It would be nice to have an explanation of how the UI works before it just throws you into a mini game or whatever with big stakes and you don't know how to ask. It doesn't matter if it's the first character or whatever, it's just like, explain your fucking UI. Yeah, but it makes sense. You took us in, sheltered us, and ordered to bring the sick to your own house. Close the eyes of the dying with your own hand. Alright, Relanius. Now this is some new DLC just released today. Called the Marble Nest. And give find solace your own prayer. Not my house, temporary residence. As for the sick, I was driven by rational consideration. Simpler this way. Thank you. They say you don't have a heart, but I always knew that you do. What a compliment. Yeah. Kookaroo. Old man pissed. Sir, lend me an ear, will ya? You're like the head guy here. Sort of. Look, old man, you're like, listen, that drugstore, they have medicine there, like powders. I mean, it's not like everything got stolen, right? Something has to remain. But that twat of a soldier is a vigilant jerk. I need powders. What for? If you're sick, you're not taking powders, you're coming with me. I'm sending him across the river to my auntie, your auntie her. You tell the soldier he'll let you in. It's not in his interest to get in your bad side. And then you can like throw all that you find to me from the window. There's a broken window upstairs. We'll split the profit. I'll wait for you down here. No, kid. Yeah, drop these silly ideas. Go away. Little shits. Man, he looks angry. Good day, sir. They say your beakers raided the D atrium last night. Found a huge bunch of them wicks, you say? Wicks? Them infected kids. Got themselves a pretty little nickname, they did. The ones that are burning and hiding away in the quarantine are wicks. Those who cover themselves in rags are the responsible ones, are mites, as in dynamites, and the beakheads really snatched themselves a bunch of wicks. Fuck, I can't read anymore. I don't know, I never heard a thing about a raid. And look at us here guarding the drugstore, our bunch. It's like Michael Bay, the later Transformer movies dialogue. Man says one thing and another guy talks about something else. It's like you have two conversations going, but none of the people are having this. Neither of the people are having the same conversation. And look at us here, guarding the drugstore, our bunch. He orders that not a thing is to be taken away from the store. Terrible danger. Who gave that order? I was told yesterday that General Block passed away. Indeed, he has. Yeah, and it's so silly, these conversations where you can't ask the other thing as well. You have to ask the. This is a guy that's one of our like subordinates, so we should be able to ask him anything we want at leisure, and not have to pick and choose. Oh, indeed he has. The man's been bulletproof for so many years, but the plague finally got to him, bless his soul. Captain Longchin is in charge now, he gave the order to. Why? They brought your samples here, I believe, the plague vials. Bacteria samples, what are you talking about? How moronic does one have to be to bring them here? I'm just doing my duty, sir. If this is an inspection, I can let you in. I'll have to search you after, though. Sorry about that in advance. Safety measures and all. Nothing is to be taken from the store, no single item. I mean, personally, I respect you, but orders are cleared. No one wants to have their head court-martialed. I need medicine, not the plague test tubes. So let us go. So I'm assuming we can actually get the medicine as long as we don't take the vials. Since the conversation ended and he didn't tell us not to do that. Ugh, waste of time. Execute club, sex against infection during contact. Oh boy, the thing we were wearing. School. Indeed, those are pictures of eyes. Who's dinging? Eyes could be important, yeah. Nice. Hunger. I can't eat the marbles. I shouldn't eat the nuts. That is not a lot of nuts either. Tourniquet. Oh, he made a cure. Can't save town when I can figure out what it was made of. Why is it always a cure? I thought he said plague vial as in sample. We have no such thing though. Fuck off. Go strike a bargain. No, hands up. It's not like I'll be the one to regret this. Ugh. Ass bag. I never got very far in the main game, so I don't know. Pigeon. Crucible off limits. Your arc is full. That's been taken aboard. Judge save. That's for me. Mutt says for a mutt. Dying in the streets. Oh well. Ain't worse than dying anywhere. Only those who don't bury themselves. Yeah, go to a cathedral. Like anyone can find salvation in that place. Yeah, he knows exactly what was in that house. Ellipses. Ass. I gotta find something to eat. Where's my night toast? The ass. There's no going over there, oh. Mate, why is that dead dude there? Call the person who first announces that the epidemic occurred and immediately sets up the hospital in the very house. Call such a person diligent and considerate. I call him two-faced wiper who fed people false hope. Don't be a dickhead. It's meant to take hope away when catastrophe looms to cling to illusions. Leading people to everyone to their graves. No, it's not. Whatever. Whatever. Period. Or comma, whatever. I see your doctors all over. It's a shame you weren't here earlier. There's nothing to be done now. Damn. Well, ass. Need food.
Night has come.
Alright then. Where's home again? Over there. Stupid birds. What's yeah, let's go into the plague district like a fuck bag. Let's go to my goddamn house where people have the fucking polio. No loitering. Did you come to pay respects? To whom? You aren't a local, are you? Let me in, I want to have some sleep. Daniel Ledonsky, a doctor from the capital, passed away at his house an hour ago. Alright, dudes. The local crowd needs to check their facts better. I am Daniel Ledonsky. Fuck off. We have drum music, goddamn. Here's the save. Motherfuckers, I was just out there. Don't knock on the door. What? I literally just he was some charlatan. He's some guy being weird. Wasn't there toast here? Gotta find my dream toast, or did I eat it in my dreams and now it's gone in real life? Kid it. Could you leave? I want to sleep. There's a crib, for fuck's sake. You need a toast. I'm not well. So, Bachelor Thingy, the founder of Toronto, a lab where you've been fruitlessly trying to solve the problem of human mortality for too many years. Tragic sand plague fighter. I'm ready to die. What? Go on. I like how you're listing my achievements. More, please. Enough. You've had, enough time to put yourself and your actions in perspective. Your thoughts keep coming back to your very last day, time and time again. As if you're trying to fix something, but in reality you are lying here, delirious, clinging to your naive hope that terrible house is a product of your imagination. A prophetic nightmare. Trying to tell me that when the boy woke me up, you once again refused to die and plunged into a new loop of your deathbed derangement. Everything but this house is a product of your imagination. But now you're finally coming to... Oh boy, it was all a dream. But only one step left to make... leave delusion behind, embrace reality. I'm afraid I'll have to be insistent. So do I plead I'm ready to die? No. This is a dumb trick. If this is all my imagination, and it's in my power to refuse to die, so, I mean, that means it's up to me. So yeah, no, I don't want to die. What? Close your eyes, and when you open them, boy called Stick will wake you up. Stone Yard once again free of infection. Perhaps this time you'll... Oh, come on, not again. A new day begins. This is also a way of conquering death. To return once again to the time petrified again and again. Cycle of pause. Things will change and the day starts anew. Groundhog Daying it. Okay. Yes? Ah, so you're supposed to play the same thing again and know where things are. And then... Yeah, that's enough of that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get something to eat. So, time for watching then. That was Pathologic, a marble's nest or something. So yeah, time for watching. And GN, and it's crashed, I believe, when I pressed exit. What, Adrian? That's odd.